All right, we're here with Congressman Artur Davis of Alabama. Congressman, I just want to ask you a couple questions if you don't mind.
Okay.
How do you see social networking and the internet impacting future elections?
Well, I think it will have an impact on future elections. The Obama campaign used social networking to frankly pull together a group of people who hadn't felt that connected politically. Social networking now allows you to feel a sense of cohesion with other people that you'll never meet. Howard Dean started this in 03, 04. Obama contributed a lot to it. And I think it's a permanent change. As long as the candidate is one who can excite people at the grassroots level, I think you'll see the strength continue.
Absolutely. And one of the things that I've noticed is that, well, actually in thinking of history, I don't know of another time in history where a major party candidate that the machine of that party was backing did not win that party's nomination, and in fact Barack Obama's been able to do that.
Well, it's certainly been the first time in a while. A lot of people forget that. We remember insurgents like Jimmy Carter and George McGovern. The reality is the front runner almost always wins on the Democratic side until this year.
Right.
And Senator Obama made great use of grassroots networks around the country, made great use of social networking to find a way to build a platform that wasn't available based on the standard party machinery.
Absolutely. What do you foresee happening in the presidential election on Tuesday?
Well, I think Senator Obama's going to win. I think he's going to win by a comfortable margin. And I think he's run a fantastic campaign. He's going to win because he's the most credible change agent for an electorate that badly wants change.
Okay. How long do you think the economy will be down? And what do you think the remedy will be?
Well, we're probably headed for a recession of some length. A lot of us fear that. Frankly, the government's already employed a lot of remedies, and we hope that they will stave off the worst of the recession. We had a stimulus bill earlier in the year that helped produce growth in the second quarter. We need another stimulus bill. We passed the housing bill in the summer. We passed the capital markets recovery bill. It's unclear yet what the result will be, but they are important guardrails in this economy. And frankly, we also passed AMT tax relief to prevent 26 million Americans from being hit with a tax hike because of the AMT tax. Congress has already done a lot, and hopefully it will mean this recession is less steep than it might have been.
What do you think will be the what do you think will be the biggest challenge the Congress will face over the next 2 years?
What I said tonight, trying to find a pathway for both parties to work together to tackle tough problems. Interestingly, it's happened more times than people realize. The bailout bill was a bipartisan bill. The stimulus bill earlier in the year was a bipartisan bill. AMT tax relief was a bipartisan bill. We had a bipartisan energy bill. We had a bipartisan farm bill. We've had bipartisan national security bills. There's been more bipartisanship than people think, and the next president will need to produce even more of it.
Last question. Outside of the economy, what are the primary concerns that you're hearing about from your constituents?
People are worried about the quality of public education. People feel we're losing ground, that our educational system is not what it should be to compete with the rest of the world. They want to see fundamental reforms and not just more money thrown at the problem.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.